What it do, wrestling world? Welcome to Over the Top Rope Wrestling Show. It's your boy, Mr. Steel Yo Dibs. I'm joined by our producer, the one, the only, Kira. And oh, there he is. He about to pop back in a second. The one, the only, Tantalizing Tony. My brother, can you hear us?
All
Oh,
right.
that's your dad. That is your dad. See, here he is again. Let's try it again. Can you hear us, Tantalizing Tony? Hello? No? No tantalizing? You can't be tantalizing for a little while? No? Come on, tantalizing. Well,
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties on the part of the tantalizing one. He will be back. I promise you that. But we are joined by our producer, Kira. And as you know, in a few days, it will be Kira Mania. Kira, how are you doing, ma'am?
I am doing pretty good. How are you?
I am wonderful. I can't I can't complain, you know. It's been a good weekend
hmm
and I know you and your dad had a lot of fun at Icons of Wrestling. And
Yeah.
since he's having technical difficulties, we're gonna start with that. Tell us about Icons of Wrestling, everything that happened, everything that y'all were able to do with merchandise and all that good stuff.
Well, it was a very stressful but fun day. We got up pretty early so that we can get to the 2300 arena because the event started at 10 a.m. So they opened doors at 10 a.m. So we had to be there earlier. So we were there to like we were there at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, 8, right? So we had to
Yeah.
set everything up. And then when we were setting up the belts, because we brought every single one of the belts. So when we were setting up the belts and we brought the chairs. So when we were setting everything up, we realized that we didn't have enough room for everything. So we had to drive down to Target to buy a shelf to put the belts and the banner up. And so we had to build the shelf in the like area where everyone was setting up, and we were in so many people's way. It was hilarious, but we built the shelf, we put everything up. It was a little unstable, but it held up for the night. So as far as what we did some pictures with the belts. We sold a shirt. I think it was, yeah, I think we sold a shirt or like 3 shirts. And we met a lot of great people, as you probably may or may not have seen on the Tantalizing Tony channel. Tantalizing Tony interviewed the one and only James Ellsworth.
Yes, he did.
We talked to a lot of legends. We've met a lot of new people, and hopefully, we'll be seeing these same people WrestleMania weekend. We made some connections. It was a great day. It was a great, successful event.
Tantalizing. Just had Kira talk about Icons of Wrestling. Anything else you want to add on to that?
All I can say is this: is Kira did a great job yesterday. Um, I'm gonna give you guys some crazy breaking news. For the first time ever, Kira's mom came to an event with us,
Nice.
and she actually helped out. Um, as Kira told you that we, you know me, I have that bad anxiety when it's time for wrestling stuff, not getting there on time and
Right?
things not going right. And of course, like Kira said, we got there and we had so many titles. We didn't have anywhere to put them. We only had one table. Um, but there was a Target right nearby. Kira, did you tell that story right?
I did.
Yeah, we bought these shelves that was, let me tell you, they were right on time. I did you talk about the fan I grabbed from outside?
The Oh no, I didn't.
So listen to this. So how it works at 2300 Arena, there's a line for everybody. Like, there's a line for ticket holders, and there's a line if you want to buy tickets. And can you guys see me okay? Because I can't see myself.
You're great. You're great. We got you.
All right, thanks. Um, so I'm not good. I'm very good with what you see right here. I'm good on air. I'm a talker, but I don't work with my hands. I'm not.
Hmm.
I'm not a guy that does manual labor. Even though I drive a bus and I work in a school. Like I don't do stuff where I don't put things together. Okay, I don't read directions. I don't use a hammer. I don't use a screwdriver. I don't do it. I don't do it. My hands. If you meet me, you say my hands so soft because I don't like dirt. So now I know that Kira and her mom Trevina, they were like, you know, not struggling, but you need another hand. So I said, okay, I got the gift of gab. I went outside, and one thing about 2300 Arena, they're very good to me. I come and go as I please. I don't have to show tickets. They're really good to me. Shout out to Dan at 2300 Arena as well as the whole staff there, and Tim who runs Battleground Pro Wrestling. Those guys are awesome. Um, I go outside. I said, "My man, you got a ticket?" He's like, "No." I said, "Okay, good. You're with me." I said, "Well, here's the deal. You're gonna put these shelves together." Now he's outside. Now doors are open till 10. Now it's 8:30. So he's
Hmm.
standing outside in the cold. You're gonna get in for free to put my shelf up, right? So I say, "Hey, bro, come with
Yeah.
me." He rolls in. He goes, "Can I use the bathroom real quick?" Of course, bro. Go use the bathroom. Comes back, holds the shelves. Click, 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 click. They all work together. Boom. Listen, he subscribed. He's probably watching. Well, I forgot what was his name. Can you remember? You know me,
No,
not
I don't
Trevor.
even remember anyone telling.
Listen, I meet. If I don't remember your names, guys, I meet so many people. It's hard. So please forgive me. I'm senile. It's hard. Okay, but it was great. Is this the Icons of Wrestling segment?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Letting y'all start off
So
with
thank you.
yes.
Thank you. So it was a great. I cannot say anything bad about the experience yesterday. I was nervous in the beginning. It started off shaky before the show started, but once the traffic started coming in and they saw, I must say this. This is not a lie. There were some good displays there, but belt wise, we had them beat. We looked professional. I didn't even take pictures, but if you look at the videos, you'll see them.
Yep.
I think that we did such a great job. I got to give all the credit to Kira, credit to
Definitely.
Trevina for setting up like it. I was so proud to have my banner up there. I was so proud. People was like, "Yo, man, they didn't know it's our first time there. Like they thought we've been doing this forever." It was such a great experience. Like Kira said, we sold out of t-shirts because that night I sold a few more. So we sold out of t-shirts. Um, so Jared, what size you wear? I need to know right now before I don't forget.
Extra large.
Okay, so we got to pick those up this week. All right. So um, we sold out of shirts. We sold a chair. We sold photos. Like so, if you want to take a picture with a title, $10. Want to take two? $20. Look,
Yeah.
we don't talk about money here, but let's talk about money. So it costs $1.25 for the table, right? To rent the tape for the day, right?
Yeah.
I made that back in 5 minutes. Let me just
Uh
put it
huh.
that way. We
Yeah.
we we got some extra WrestleMania dough. Let me just put it to you that way.
I
Okay?
got a little profit. Made a little profit.
A little a little a little is an understatement. We did great. We did great.
I was being
We did
sarcastic.
great. No, 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 no. No, it's cool. No, we did great, and it was more than anything. Of course, the money's of course amazing,
Yes.
but the amount of people. I don't mean the wrestlers. I don't mean the workers. The amount of fans. Kira, you take this one over. How about the fans with me? Talk about that, Kira.
Well, for starters, there was a lot of people there that recognized Tantalizing Tony. And we met FSR, Football Scouting Report, which is
Yeah, let me tell you that story. Football Scout Report. So listen to this. Football Scout Report, who got banned last week accidentally, of course.
Accidentally.
So I'm talking to someone, and then I get, I get a grab from behind. I knew right away. He goes, "You know who I am?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, you're Football Scouting Report." He goes, "How did you know?" I have a thing that the way people talk or how they approach me and what they say, I can tell who they are on by their chat messages. It was
Hmm.
weird. He was shocked. But what he does is he always talks about Philly and everything. You need to get a Phillies cup. He had on an Eagles shirt. He had on an Eagles shirt, an Eagles polo, and he just looked like a football scouting report to me. So I, he was shocked that I knew him. That was great. And he bought a shirt, paid full price, which
Hmm.
is so awesome. Support the channel. Gave my information to Mickey James.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
dude, I
awesome.
cannot.
My plan is to talk to Mickey at WrestleCon also.
Yes, and I think we should tag team that because she has my card,
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
we talked to her yesterday at the doorway. She was like, I was like, she talked to me, right, Kira?
She was so nice. It was like she was just
She is
not
nice.
even. She was so down to earth.
She talked to me because one of the security guards got smart with me as a joke. Was like, "Hey man, stop talking to the show. I see, man, I will knock you out." And Mickey James said, "Yeah, that's right. I got your back, my man. I got your back." I was like, "Okay, I got Mickey James. Let's go."
We were carrying the belts, right? We were bringing them back to the car, and she was like, "You see, he has all these belts. He can't beat him." I was like, "That's
She
Mickey."
put
Put you over.
she put me over. Mickey James put me hardcore country put me over. It was so like look, people call me a mark, and Regal made a good point. A mark is a derogatory statement if you say it the wrong way. And if you want to call me a mark, so be it. I love the business. I
Right.
love I love wrestling, and it makes me happy. But back to the fans. Everyone's so nice to me. A lot of people recognized me, which was great. But the highlight of the night, and I don't want to, me, I get verklempt. I'm talking to people. I see this guy in the distance, and I only saw him for 1 second, and then he got closer and closer, and I was like, "This is impossible," because the dude I know does not look like this. The last time I saw 25% of the International Four Horsemen, Muhammad, he must have
Yes.
weighed he must have weighed like close to going up in the 400s. He walks up to me. He's as slim as me. I
Yes. It
literally,
shows in his pictures.
bro. I literally cried. He surprised me. I had no idea that this guy was coming to Icons Wrestling. He knew he was coming.
Yeah.
He knew it and surprised me. I literally screamed like a little girl. "Ah!" I hugged this guy literally for 20 minutes straight. It was, oh my God. It was so great on the road to WrestleMania to see your friend have you haven't seen in years, and he looked healthy and he looked great, and he's on the same kind of journey as me, and I was
Yes.
so happy because he looks different. His face is
His
smiling.
face is
He's,
small. Yes. He
oh
looks
my
great in
God.
the pictures. Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
God is good every day. I don't care what God you pray to. That dude right there, Muhammad, made me proud to be his friend. It was, oh my God, it was so great to see him. And I noticed this. Last night was the first time ever me and Muhammad sat next to each other in a wrestling match.
Wow.
You
Okay.
know me, I'm not baller status like that yet. Well, apparently I am now because I sat next to Muhammad last
Yeah.
night. So
Yeah. There
let's
you go.
go.
Yes, indeed. Everybody, you get a chance, check out the Outlaw Mud Show Wrestling podcast that has
Yes,
our good friends Mohammed, James Blanton, Pete Guest, and Joe O'Connor. Those are our good friends. Check them out also, everybody. Yeah, when I
and
saw the
they're gonna,
picture that Muhammad showed up, I was like, wow, that's awesome.
bro, bro. It was a WrestleMania pop. That's how big it was for me. I didn't pop like that the whole night, other than Muhammad. Like I talked to Earl Hebner. Road Dogg Jesse James came over to me to say, "Oh, you didn't know?" Lance Archer, Archer photobombed my interview, this video bombed my interview with Earl Hebner.
Uh huh.
I talked to James Ellsworth, who is the first man to win the Women's Money in the Bank. I had great highlights yesterday, but the highlight
Yes.
of my day was Muhammad.
Yes, indeed. Awesome,
Muhammad and
man.
Muhammad and Jamar, who is Football Scouting Report. You know why? Because these guys are real dudes
Uh
that
huh.
love the business. They're not famous. They got no egos. I got an ego. They don't. They know me for who I am, and they came to support me. And for you to come out of your way for Jamar, aka Football Scouting Report, to had to go to work, stop to see me, give my card to Mickey James,
Yeah.
okay, and her production guy. Buy a shirt and be with me, bro. And then Muhammad. I and I made money and I'm there with my family. What?
What
Come
more
on.
could you ask for?
Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad. everything worked out for you and your family, and that y'all had such a great time. Travis and Ricky, not today, my brother. Not today. Not today.
So thankful.
Let's.
What he say?
He wants a link. Not today. Not today.
Oh, we having connection issues, right? You got connection issues there
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
when,
Yeah. You
no, but
had
when
it
you guys
also.
first
Yeah.
came in, I heard you like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what
Mhm.
it was. I was like,
And then we
but
couldn't hear
yo,
you.
I don't know. So I don't know if it's my connection. I'm in my car with my internet or whatever. But Richie, we're doing a show later. I'm gonna send you a link for we got a show going tonight, Richie. So don't stand by, bro. And I think I know what your problem is, Richie, with your connection. We'll talk. It's
Definitely.
StreamYard. It's StreamYard.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
All right.
sorry. I
So,
don't take it over here. I'm sorry, bro. I'm hyped right
you
now. I'm
good?
hyped. Sorry.
You hype. Well, let's move on. So, breaking news that was reported by yours truly while watching ESPN First Take. Triple H announced that he is retired from in-ring competition. Tantalizing, I'm going to start with you. Give me your thoughts, memories about Triple H.
How do you go from the ultimate high to ultimate low like that, bro? Now you're gonna bring me down.
It was, hey, it was supposed to be the first thing, but I wanted y'all to talk about icons, since y'all were there.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Listen, honestly, this is a sad day for wrestling, and I'll tell you why. He's had his moments, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't get his send off match, which he deserves.
Correct.
Hopefully, hopefully, something can be done in the ring where he doesn't maybe have to take a bump. Maybe they could do something. Maybe something can be worked out for this guy. Maybe next year. You know, you, they always say never say never, but wrestling, you always got one last match in you. I'm not gonna say one more match right now, but I do believe something will be done that he gets his moment in the ring. But that being said, 14-time world champion, former IC tag team champion, um, king of the ring, um, accolades go on and on. Main event at WrestleManias, great chemistry everybody's been with. The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the co-leader and the leader of DX. He's the reason why there's a click. He's the reason why NXT Black and Gold was so good. The McMahon Helmsley era, the corporation. What even the Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Every gimmick he's done since he's in WWF/E, he has turned to gold. Triple H was not a wrestler that you would think would be over so much. But people want to put him down. He married Stephanie. Nah, man, he didn't sell out. He bought in. Okay, and whatever you got to do, if you got to marry somebody to get ahead, shit, so be it. That's what you got to do. But listen, he's got three great daughters. He's got a lovely wife. He's got millions and millions of dollars. This is we're sad as fans because we want to see Triple H one more time, but be happy that he gave us so much good wrestling memories, and the stuff he's done will be talked about for years and years to come. Congratulations, Triple H, on a great career. We love you. I wish you would hear this, but all I can say is, Trips gets my ultimate respect.
Kira, what are your thoughts about Triple H?
Well, I've talked a little bit about this before. I don't even know what show it was, but um, Triple H is like one of the only old school wrestlers that I like followed throughout his career, because a lot of these people I just never, because I'm like, I don't watch WWF. I watch WWE.
Hmm.
But it's something about Triple H where his matches were just so interesting to me. But um, I'm glad he's putting his health first, because a lot of people, a lot of wrestlers, they'll be like, "Oh, this is my passion. I have to keep going until I literally can't anymore." But I'm glad he's saying he's out before anything too drastic happens that it could ruin his entire life. So, as Tantalizing Tony said, it's sad as a fan to not to have in the back of your mind that Triple H will never really have um, a long, in-depth technical wrestling match, but the fact that he insinuated that his in-ring competition days are over gives me hope that perhaps he will come back to backstage and producing the shows and hopefully make the Monday Night Raw and SmackDown a little better and NXT. So I think he's still going to be in the business. He's still going to incorporate his thoughts and contribute to WWE, but I just, it's sad he's not in the ring anymore. But hopefully he'll make some announcements. Maybe he'll be a manager, but we never know.
Micah, I will get to your question in a second. Um, I will say this: Triple H
Oh
was a
wow,
pioneer.
major accident. Oh my God. Oh, sorry guys. I just saw an accident right in front of me. I'm okay. I avoided it. That's why I'm a professional. I'm in the right lane. Yo, this is bad. I'm out. I'm getting off this exit. Sorry guys. Live TV, everybody.
Definitely, man. Well, thank God you're okay, man.
I'm on
All
the I'm
right,
on the road to I'm on the road to WrestleMania. Nothing's taking me out, baby. Nothing. I'm on the road to WrestleMania.
that's right. That's right. All right, back to what I was saying. He's a pioneer. Okay, pioneer from his early days to his ending days. And when I think of DX, yes, I think of the start of DX with he and Shawn Michaels. But he took DX to another level when Shawn Michaels had to retire. Took him to a whole another level with um, X Pac, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn. Those four to me were phenomenal. Think about them
Don't forget
going.
China. Don't forget
Oh,
China.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. We cannot forget China. Let's not forget um, when they all went to WCW and they invaded them. Major. Let's talk about Evolution starting up. And he's the leader of Evolution, which also helped save Ric Flair's career. If you ever hear him talk about it, how Ric Flair was down and out, that saved Ric Flair. Triple H, what he did with NXT. NXT, man, was one of the best shows to watch. Tony, can you drop your phone down just a little bit? There we go. Perfect. There we go. NXT was one of the best shows that we saw for years, the black and gold era. And it was all him to where we were hoping he would take over Raw or SmackDown. Hassan Terrell, I ain't got time for you today, bro. I really don't. I have no time for your silliness or nothing like that. Thank you, bro. I ain't got time for that.
Let's go, JP.
Gee, Lord have mercy. So, so think about those who came up under him in NXT: Sasha Banks, Bailey, just to name a few. I mean, he has done wonders for so many people's career. And then you look at all the Instagram posts from everyone thanking him. He was truly respected in this game from a lot of people, even Chris Jericho, who posted a post about him. So man, when he announced it, I was hurt a little bit because I did want to see him at least one more time in that ring, knowing the issue that it was a cardiac issue, not knowing the severity of it. But like Kira says, he has to take care of himself first. He has daughters, 15, 13, and 11. He got to be there for them. So we totally understand, and we wish him the best. Now, on to Micah's question. What is your favorite Triple H match or segment? I will go first on this. So, favorite Triple H match is he and The Undertaker. And it's not WrestleMania 27 or 28. It is WrestleMania, let me get it right. I want to say 18 or 19, the first one. That match there. I think it was a no holds barred match. They went all around the whole arena. That is my favorite Triple H match. Segment, I would say his WrestleMania entrances. They were some of the best. From 30 to 31 with the Terminators. Then you got 32 with all the skulls and they walking down. 33 with the motorbike. So many man entrances. What about you, Tantalizing?
So I follow Triple H, and a note on Triple H. Triple H does not have winning record in WrestleMania.
Surely doesn't.
He's lost more WrestleManias than he's won. He's lost to the Undertaker 3 times at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Um, that being said, my favorite match from Triple H it deals with the Undertaker too, but it's not the Hell in a Cell. It's the year before where he had Undertaker beat and Undertaker caught him in Hell's Gate
Yeah.
and he passed out. I think that was great storytelling. To me, one of the highlights of Undertaker's career as well. Uh, as for segments, I gotta tell you, man, to me, and I know it's gonna be controversial because X Pac was dressed in blackface as Mark Henry, but when they dressed up like Owen Hart and those guys, the Nation Domination, I'm sorry. I know we talked about this on the show before about it being racist, whatever, but it was hilarious to me. I'm sorry it was. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I believe if I was right, Triple H was Owen Hart, right? Is that right?
No. I
With
think
the
Triple
who
H was
was
the Rock.
he?
I think he was the Rock,
Was
huh?
no, the Rock, right? I'm sorry. Who was Owen Hart?
It had to be
I,
one of the New Age Outlaws.
one of them, but whoever it was hilarious. And yes, you're right. He was the Rock. He had the eyebrow drawn in.
Uh-huh.
I love that. I also love the segment when um him and Shawn Michaels were doing Shane and Vince.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Kira,
Yeah.
what about you?
Yeah, what Kira? I'm kind of interested to see Kira what what your Triple H moments are because you don't watch a lot, but what's your moments?
Um, I think I'm surprised that you're surprised that I don't know that you don't know what I'm gonna say, but as many of you may know, Triple H has had a lot of brutal matches. He's not afraid to get, hurt, I guess. So a lot of his more brutal matches, John Cena, Edge, Batista, who was the other one? Who was the other one? Hold on.
Randy?
No, Lesnar. Those
Oh,
matches were like so like his lengthier matches when he's like it's not just like a regular match when they're outside the ring and they're using all that stuff. I don't know why, but I like those matches and he is like one of the only wrestlers that like does it best and like tells a story with his matches. So those more brutal matches are my favorite. And as JB said, my favorite segment for him would have to be his entrances. His entrances for WrestleMania are so iconic. With the motorcycle, they just kept getting better and better. One with Stephanie when she had the motorcycle riding down the ring, and then he does his little nasty spit water out of his mouth. It's so iconic, and that's my favorite segment for him.
Yes, indeed. Oh, let's just chimed in. Les says Owen Hart was mocked by Jason Sensation.
thank you, Les. That's what it was. Okay.
Jason Sensation.
He wasn't in DX, but they used him because they needed an extra person.
There you go. Triple H's last
Because
match was on Raw against Randy Orton. Yes, it was.
What? Really?
and
That's when Randy.
I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
That's when Randy was feuding with the Fiend, and Triple H showed up, and him and Randy talking trash, and Triple H said, "I'll wrestle you tonight." And the match was about 2 minutes. Triple H sledgehammer caught on fire, and then the lights went out, and the Fiend showed up. It wasn't long, but yeah, that was his last match.
Mm.
I wanted to piggyback real quick on something you said about evolution.
Uh huh.
And Kira, in case you don't know, the Four Horsemen was the biggest faction in the history of business in the 80s and 90s. The Four Horsemen, of course, Ric Flair was a leader. Ric Flair's career in the late 90s, early 2000s was starting to not go so well. So Triple H started a new faction with 4 guys, just like the Four Horsemen, and he called it the Evolution of the Four Horsemen. Except he was the leader. It was him, Randy Orton, Batista, and they brought Ric Flair in, and it brought a different dynamic to Ric Flair's career because Ric Flair wasn't the leader now, but he still was that that godlike talent. So it was such a different thing to do with somebody who is so much over as Ric Flair is, for Triple H to be the leader. And it was, Evolution to me, top three factions of all time. So you got to give it to him.
Definitely, definitely. Micah asked, "Will we see John Cena at WrestleMania?" I say no.
Good question.
Yeah, no.
I disagree. I say yes.
Okay.
What will he have to do with WrestleMania?
He,
Something like
he,
he did at
he
35. Just show up and do a promo.
Same thing at 30 that he did at 32. Show up and help The Rock. Anything can happen. This is a big WrestleMania. They got to set up next year as well. He can fly in for a day. He ain't doing a promotion. Hey, Peacemaker's on a break right now. We're gonna see John Cena.
Okay. There you have it, Micah. All right. So I was just reading along, and Bret Hart did an interview, and Bret Hart said that he is Brock Lesnar's dream opponent. Brock Lesnar always wanted to wrestle him. And I'm going to quote what Bret Hart said. And what he said was, I heard that I was Brock Lesnar's dream match. That was just a week ago. I heard that. Always heard Brock was a good worker. I've never heard that he was stiff in the ring. Always heard just the opposite. That he looks stiff, but he's a real pro in the ring. Totally the opposite of Bill Goldberg. So I'm going to start this off, man. So, as you know, Bret Hart had to retire in 1999. He took a kick to the face from Bill Goldberg, and he had a concussion, which later um, caused a small percentage of brain damage to him. And they think in 2002, when he suffered a stroke, that had something to do with it. Now, I know stuff happens in the wrestling ring, mistakes happen, but Brett has held on for this for almost 30 years now. Well, not almost 30 years, almost 25 years, I should say. He's held on to this, and he's always got something to say about Bill Goldberg in a negative light. I love Bret Hart. I really do. But man, Goldberg has come out time and time again and said that he's sorry for what happened. He didn't mean it. In my opinion, man, it is time for Brett to move on from this. I know it made him retire early from wrestling before he wanted to. I get it. But man, everybody has taken shots. Bad landing. Stone Cold from your brother Owen. Stone Cold from Booker T on the table. Things happen, people get injured. It's part of the wrestling game. It's part of the sport. But Brett, to me, it is time to move on from this and stop holding this grudge towards Bill Goldberg. Brett can't sit here and tell me that he hasn't hit somebody hard on purpose before. When he had a documentary, when he says that they doing this, I let him know what's real. Wow, and I really hit him. Just saying. Tantalizing. Your thoughts?
This is a tough one for me. It's a tough one for me. Bret Hart was at Icons of Wrestling yesterday, and I was in the same building as Bret Hart. And everybody knows that I'm a Bret Hart mark.
Yeah.
And I didn't even attempt to go over to his table.
Wow.
Yeah. This is gonna. This is crazy. Any question I answer now, I'm very mindful of what I say because I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
sound like a hypocrite. Because
Right.
what we do right now, JB, with our channels, we can't alienate anybody.
Correct.
I hope to one day talk to Bret Hart. I hope to one day
He's a
sit
nice guy to
down and have.
talk to. He is. He's a nice guy to talk to.
But if I'm gonna be honest and keep this channel, I always say I'm gonna be honest. I won't lie on this channel, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I can see, lady. I'm a professional. Um,
He's He's right
she's beeping.
outside, by the way. I can hear him.
I'm parking my car. She's beeping at me. Like anyway, um, if I'm keeping it 100%, God, I hate to say what I know what I'm gonna say, and I hope it doesn't bite me in the butt one day. Bret Hart needs to shut the fuck up.
Okay, Kira.
Part of part of part part
Go
of
ahead.
no, he's crying. Part of the business this happens.
Yes,
You know when you sign into this, you can get hurt. Look at Big E. You don't hear Big E crying.
that's when Micah just posted.
Um,
Big E's isn't crying. He's all positive.
See, I didn't even see that, Matt. I didn't even see that. Big
Mm-hmm.
E's not crying. You know, Stone Cold's not crying about Owen breaking his neck. He mentions it, but he's never said nothing bad against Owen. He says, yeah, I think Owen should have apologized quicker, and we made our amends. But he never goes, oh, this is the thing, man. And I get where Brett's coming from because Brett had a lot more wrestling in him.
Yes.
And for somebody to take your dream from you, it's tough. When your dream gets taken from you or you don't get to fulfill your dream, it festers with you for your whole life. I can tell you this from personal experience, not doing the things that I think I'm capable of doing or have done. But Bret Hart has made his money. He is one of the most famous wrestlers in the history of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I don't appreciate Bill Goldberg's wrestling, he was big for the sport.
Yes.
It was an accident. I don't think Bill Goldberg would hurt Bret Hart on purpose. There'd be no reason to hurt Bret Hart.
Right.
Um, so Bret Hart needs to just leave it alone. If you can forgive Vince McMahon,
Yeah. Yes. Great point.
I, I'm not gonna go into what I was
Yeah.
gonna say because I was gonna be graphic. But if you can forgive Vince McMahon, you can forgive Goldberg, and you can be the bigger person. You can be upset about it, but you gotta stop saying stuff publicly at this point. Because now as you get older, you sound like a ornery, pissed off, disgruntled old man.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right, Kira.
Yeah, basically have all the same thoughts as everyone else. I can understand why Bret Hart would be upset because, as Tantalizing Tony said, he had a lot of matches left in him, and to have someone take that away in a matter of minutes is must be heartbreaking. And of course, he's going to feel that pain throughout the rest of his life, knowing that he can't fulfill his passion the way he always wanted to. But again, in this time of social media and people like twisting your words online and whatnot, saying publicly these things can hurt your reputation and can hurt the legacy that he is leaving behind, because he is an icon and he's a legend in wrestling, not only in wrestling in WWE but in wrestling period.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he needs to keep his public feelings to a minimum, because technology and social media is evolving, and if he says the wrong thing or posts the wrong thing, it can ruin his life forever and his career. As I don't know what he's doing now, but like he was at Icons Wrestling yesterday, so he's still into wrestling.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, so let me unlock the door. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Let him in, please.
He is here.
Yes, indeed. Great point, Kira. Great point.
What's your point?
I said that one bad thing Bret Hart posts or says can ruin his career and his legacy forever.
Agreed.
Definitely. Now, Micah has a great question. A great question. Why is the Intercontinental title and United States title not on Mania? So, as we all know, starting tomorrow, which was I was about, which was going into our next segment, but we'll start with this here. There is a WrestleMania Raw and a WrestleMania SmackDown, which will be followed by a WrestleMania Backlash. And I don't like the fact at all that you're gonna have the Andre Memorial Battle Royal on one of those shows. Ricochet has to defend his title on SmackDown, and Finn Balor and Damian Priest will have their title match on WrestleMania Raw. I don't like that. I wish Ricochet would get his WrestleMania moment next week. Well, this upcoming week. I wish Finn Balor would be able to be on WrestleMania. I think it's a total crime, like you said, Michael, that they are not on the card for WrestleMania. But you got Mr. Tantalizing.
I think this may change. I think that they may add these matches. They've got a lot of time to fill in 2 nights.
They do, but it's already being broadcasted that these matches are happening on SmackDown and Raw.
Could be a swerve on us. Hopefully it is.
I hope so.
Because the IC title and the United States title both deserve to get defended at WrestleMania. I mean,
That's what
come
I'm
on.
saying. Yeah. I won't agree with that. Ravis and Ricky, I won't agree with that because I think Vince likes what he sees so far from Ricochet now, and to give him this push says a lot. So I won't say he doesn't want Ricochet. I don't believe that, but I think he should give Ricochet a shot on WrestleMania, the main card. Now, tomorrow starts WrestleMania week. Monday Night Raw, all the way down to WrestleMania Sunday. I'm asking you, out of all the events, the wrestling events that's happening, Raw, SmackDown, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, which wrestling show do you think will be the best?
Wow. We got GCW Thursday night.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, yeah.
We got Control Your Narrative.
Mm-hmm.
We got For the Culture.
Yeah, GCW, yep.
My God. I'm going For the Culture. I think that anything that Shane Taylor Promotions is involved in, I'm in. I'm not just saying that because I'm interviewing these guys. Might seem that way.
Uh-huh.
But after talking to Reverend Ron Hunt yesterday, and I interviewed him as well from Shane Taylor Promotions, that'll
Right.
be up on the channel later. Those guys are doing some hard-hitting stuff, and they can write their own ticket right now. So I'm going to go with the GCW For the Culture show.
All right. He's going GCW For the Culture. We was at GCW For the Culture last year, man. And that was a great show that they put on.
Bro.
Everybody, JTG, Rich Swan.
Is that when I danced? When I danced?
You danced with Rich Swan. Yes, that's the show. Yes, that is the show. For the Culture was a great show. My brother, I'm going to say this. I'm stuck between two shows. And when I've looked at the card for both shows, man, it's spectacular. It really is. You have Impact and you have Ring of Honor. And the Briscoes will be at both those shows Friday night. They got to wrestle at both of them. And the Briscoes are wrestling FTR at Ring of Honor, and then they're coming and wrestling the Good Brothers at Impact. I have this feeling both shows will show off big time. What's up, K9 Way? And but I'm going to go with Ring of Honor, and here is why. I think Ring of Honor will have more surprises from AEW wrestlers just showing up and making an impact at the show. Plus, let's not forget the type of wrestling shows that Ring of Honor puts on. I think Supercard of Honor will be one that they will talk about for years to come. That is my feeling.
Quick question, because I'm overwhelmed with all the stuff going on.
Both of
So
us.
where is Briscoe versus FTR? What is that? Where match is that?
That is Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor.
Are tickets still available for that?
I have to go check and see.
Because Kira has to go to that. She has to.
Okay.
Kira's a Briscoes. It's what you want to see, right? Briscoe versus FTR.
Ever since the final battle of ROH, when I saw FTR invade the Briscoes' little crazy mayhem, I wanted them to show up on AEW, and they never did. So now that AEW bought ROH, this is my time to enjoy this match. Because I've been waiting. How long ago was the final battle?
That was at
November.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. Every time FTR came on screen, I was like, the Briscoes, they're going to show. And they never did. So finally, I'll be fulfilled.
What night is that, JB?
All right.
Friday.
So Ring of Honor is, I believe, that is Friday night, April 1st. I think their show starts at 5.
So wait.
It runs into SmackDown.
Oh my God. How do you... Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Because I have tickets to SmackDown. Plus, I have my Impact ticket that I'm trying to sell now because the Hall of Fame is right after SmackDown. And Impact is on Friday night at 9 o'clock.
My God.
Right.
All right. So let's brainstorm this right here live on the show.
Let's go.
So, all right, we don't have Ring of Honor tickets yet.
Okay.
But we have SmackDown tickets, as do you.
Yes, I do.
And you are going to SmackDown.
I'm going to SmackDown. Yeah, I'm going to go to SmackDown.
So we got to do this. You got to rent a car, right? And I got to rent a car, right?
That's correct.
We got to do one rent a car. Not to mention I got control your narrative. Les, when is control your narrative? God, my God. We got to do one. We have to do one car to what's it called? To Ring of Honor.
I'm not going to Ring of Honor. I'm not going to go. I'm not going.
Wait, you're not going to Ring of Honor?
No. I don't have a ticket for that. No.
Wait, you're not. Wait, it's FTR versus Briscoe. You're not going to that?
I'm not going to that. No.
Oh, you're not going to that?
I'm not. No.
But that's at 5.
That's at 5. Yes.
But you got to go to that.
If that match is early on in the show, we could just watch that match and leave.
That might be the main event.
Oh,
it might be the main event for real. And then the crazy thing is they have to wrestle at Impact right after that, which is at 9 o'clock.
Where is this in comparison to the American Airlines Arena?
Okay. So which show? The Caldwell Center?
Wherever the Ring of Honor show is.
All right, I'm about to look it up for you right now.
We do this live, everybody. And if you're in WrestleMania, pay attention. If you're going to these shows, pay attention.
Micah, I'm gonna get to your question in a second, bro. I see it right there. The question you got for Tony, and I'll answer it as well. All right, American Airlines Center, and in relation to the Caldwell Center, Curtis Caldwell Center. Here we go. Once it loads up. That is a 32-minute drive.
Oh, gosh.
God.
Oh, no way.
32-minute drive.
But SmackDown starts at 8. No
7.
way. It's Central Time.
Yes, Central Time.
My God. My God.
Mm-hmm.
Kira, that's something we just have to watch on Fight when we get a chance.
I'll watch the match online, yeah.
Yeah, when we get a chance.
Wait, are the Briscoes also wrestling at Impact?
Right after, against the Good Brothers, yes.
What time is that?
Impact starts at 9. Hall of Fame starts at 9:30. Like, I got an Impact ticket that I am ringside, right in the middle of the ring, and I'm trying to sell it. Yeah.
You can't be Hall of Fame for the Undertaker.
Right.
You can't.
Oh, I don't want to go to Impact. It's
So
WrestleMania weekend. If it's like a WWE event versus another company, we gotta pick WWE. It's WrestleMania weekend.
It's crazy.
yeah,
We'll figure out FTR because we'll see if we check out what the card is, and that's not the main event. We could go to that, see them wrestle, get to SmackDown in time.
true. Yes, Les. SmackDown starts at 7. Ring of Honor is starting at 5, and that's gonna be about a 3.5, 4 hour show.
God,
All right. Let me find. Okay, so Micah has a question. He's asking, how many shows are you going to?
Too many.
Micah's gonna be out there. He said it also. He'll be out there. So hope Micah, when you see us, come talk to us, my brother.
I don't know what I'm going to at this point. I'm supposed to be in control your narrative because I'm going to control your narrative. I gotta be at SmackDown in the Hall of Fame. She wants to see FTR versus the Briscoes. WrestleMania. I got the Mania Club tailgate 2 days. I got Shane Taylor Promotions coming to my table. WrestleMania Raw.
Thursday. Let me go through the whole itinerary for you guys.
You do your itinerary, and I'll do mine after. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we fly in on Thursday early morning. We should, depending on I don't know what time the superstore opens or access or whatever.
Right. We land.
No.
We land at 7 a.m. Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.
But can't go to the hotel till 11.
You never told me that.
Early check-in's 11. Sorry. So that's if the superstore's open. Breakfast, boom, superstore.
Yes. Then check into the hotel.
Timeout. WrestleCon. When's that? When are you going to that?
Oh yeah.
I'm going there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All
So
sessions.
you go Thursday morning or Thursday when you get in?
All right. I get in Thursday morning at 10 o'clock.
Same time.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going to Twin Peaks and eat. I'm gonna do my early check-in, and then I'm gonna shoot.
What's that?
Never heard of Twin Peaks?
What's that?
Oh man, in Orlando, before I met you, me, Joe, and Mohammed, and Dime, and Will Poland, we all went there.
Well, excuse me. Well, the tradition continues because Muhammad will be in Texas on Tuesday. Yo, listen, let's go.
Twin Peaks is like a Hooters, like Micah just said. It's like a Hooters. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's where.
Did we eat there?
That's where I met Muhammad.
Right.
I thought it was Hooters, but it was
Twin Peaks. We've been there. Let's go.
So yes, I get in 10, get my rental car. I'm going to Twin Peaks and eat there first. Then I'm gonna head downtown. Bloodsport is at 3 o'clock. I'm probably leaving Bloodsport a little early to get to WrestleCon at 5. Then WrestleCon Super.
What's what? Bloodsport? What's what?
GCW Bloodsport. Yes.
Wait,
I sent you my itinerary. I sent you the whole thing. I texted it to you.
Oh wait, no wait, we're going to that.
Is that the midnight show?
Wait, Jamie's going to that, right?
The Bloodsport.
Jamie, right?
Jamie is going to Bloodsport too. He did.
Right.
He going to Bloodsport and Planet Death. Yes.
Oh shit!
I think we're going to Planet Death, right?
Don't accept this. This is me coming in. This is by accident.
You good? Yes, sir, Nathaniel Araby. I am going. Yes, me and my Twin Peaks. WrestleCon Super Show, 9 o'clock. Planet Death, midnight. Friday, WrestleCon, GCW for the Culture, SmackDown, Hall of Fame, then GCW Spring Break at midnight. Saturday, WrestleCon, NXT, and then WrestleMania. Sunday, Seth and Becky, go and meet them. WrestleCon, and maybe Ric Flair's party or the tailgate.
What's Planet Death? What's that?
That's GCW, another GCW show.
Wait, that's at midnight.
Yes, it is.
So that you're going to that?
I'm going to that too. Yes.
That's Thursday.
Crazy.
So wait, so Bloodsport's in the afternoon?
Bloodsport is in the afternoon. It's at 3 o'clock. Yep.
I'm so confused right now. Okay. We'll be all day with this. When we get off the show, we got to figure this out. My God.
WrestleMania week. No sleep. No sleep. That's what it is, people. We don't sleep.
My God.
Yes, after the show, we out. Yes, sir. Definitely. Now, Have you watched Have you watched any of WWE Evil?
It came out.
Yes,
What?
Yes,
I did watch snippets here and there. To see John Cena talk about heels was pretty good.
it's pretty good. He narrated a good show. I haven't watched all 8 yet, but I watched the first 3: Hogan, Miz, and Sasha. And
They're all up.
all 8 are up. Yes, sir.
My goodness gracious.
You don't have to right now.
All 8 are up. And out of those 3, my favorite is the Miz. There was some stuff about the Miz I did not know. I did not know the Miz was really hated by people at WWE. I did
Oh
not
yeah,
know this.
I did.
I You did. I did not know this. Hulk Hogan one. It felt like I was watching an episode from Ruthless Aggression. It didn't seem like it really went. When you watch it, I think you understand what I'm talking about, Tony. Sasha's was pretty good too. I did like Sasha's. I really did. But the Miz, yeah, just not knowing he was kicked out of the locker room for 6 months and had to change in the bathroom.
For eating a piece of chicken.
Yeah, eat a piece of chicken. Oh my goodness. Yes, when you get a chance, look at that, please, 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 please.
I
And
was
we're gonna
definitely.
get to our last topic of the day. I'm gonna let you start it off. Shad Gaspard receiving the Warrior Award at the Hall of Fame. What are your thoughts, my friend?
He deserves it. That's it. Listen, died saving his child. The ultimate sacrifice for your kid. As parents, we come into this world. We come in as a kid, and then we have children, and your outlook on life changes. You watch your kids grow. You watch them become the better part of what you are. You want them to be better than you are. You want everything for them to go great. And that 1 minute where something goes wrong, it shows you what kind of person you are and who you are as a human being and what's in your heart to risk your life to save your child. Because drowning is the scariest way to die in my opinion. When you fall from the top of a building, yeah, of course you know you're gonna hit, and that impact is automatic, and you die. When you drown, I want you guys to think about when you're choking on something when you're drinking, or a piece of ice in your throat, or just eating something too fast and it goes down your throat slow. When you drown, and I don't want to get graphic, but let's keep it 100. The water goes into your lungs. Not only is your breath taken away, your chest then implodes from the inside out. Your lungs explode in your chest, basically. Like that's what it feels like. So for him to do that for his kid, and his kid now has life and will live and have a great prosperous life and do good. Who else deserves? They should change the name of the award to the Shad Gaspard Award, the Shad Gaspard Warrior Award. That's what they should change the name of it to, because that guy's a freaking hero. And JTG should induct him.
It better be JTG or his family, his wife and his son.
Which is
That's
fine.
the only ones. Nobody else should induct him. Um, you said everything perfectly, my friend. You know, I think it was a little bit long overdue. They could have done this, but right now there's nobody more deserving. And you explained everything. The man went to save his son from drowning, and he wound up drowning. He committed the most what I want to say,
Self-
self-sacrifice.
self-
Self-sacrifice. That's what he did. And I when I saw it, I was truly happy. And now I'm like, besides Undertaker, I get to see Shad Gaspard go into the Hall of Fame with the Warrior Award, truly deserving of the award. I'm happy for he and his family that this is finally being done. He's getting the recognition that he should have gotten a couple years ago. So congratulations, Shad Gaspard. Congratulations to your family, JTG, your best friend, which I know JTG will be there, and this is well deserved.
Quick question. We know JTG is in great shape. He's in
Yeah,
the best shape of his career.
that's correct.
Does this maybe give him an in to WWE? Does Vince look at him like, you know what? Maybe give this guy another shot because JTG is doing it.
If you watch JTG on NWA, he's doing his thing for real. Uh, what if he's been asked before and he just doesn't want to go back? I don't know. I would love to see JTG come back to WWE. I just don't want it to go the wrong way as in he's not being utilized on TV. If you know what I mean. But maybe Vince says, "Come on back," and what if JTG says, "Oh, so just because Shad's got the award, you want to offer me back?" And says no.
Possibility.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. But this is good for Shad Gaspard and his family, definitely, and I'm glad they are accepting this award. So, ladies and gents, we are on the road to WrestleMania. So, my good friend here, Tantalizing Tony, he's gonna have prediction shows. Am I right?
We're doing a prediction show Tuesday.
Okay.
I got so much lined up the next couple of days. As God, bro, it's just
I want to have prediction shows. I'm gonna get to it today, tonight, tomorrow. But I'm gonna have prediction shows on Ring of Honor, the two WrestleMania nights, Stand and Deliver. I might even do Impact because I am intrigued, especially with Nikki and Nick Aldis taking on Cardona and Chelsea Green. I'm very
yeah,
intrigued by that.
that's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, I am very intrigued by that. But hey man, we are on the road. You leave Thursday morning, I leave Thursday morning. It is time to have us some fun. We're going to see people that we haven't seen in years when it comes to MVS. Mania Club people, we're going to see them too. What you got?
Are you bringing any titles?
Woo! Am I bringing any titles? Well, let me look behind me. So, um, the spinner belt, right there. I am trying to get Jeff Hardy to sign that at WrestleCon. No one has signed this belt yet. Nobody.
Hmm.
The blue one, I'm trying to get Bray and Braun.
Hmm.
And that's two belts. And I think I had somebody to sign the black one, the one Brock has. But also this NWA World Championship belt, Matt Cardona and Nick Aldis are going to sign. Yes, people, I got a new belt. Look at Tantalizing's face. He hates it because he doesn't have it. I ain't trying to rub it in his face. I'm really not. But yeah, I'm gonna get them. So yes, possibly four, maybe three belts. Yes, sir.
You son of a bitch. Local pro wrestling has a comment. I didn't know. I forgot about that.
You got. Let me see.
That Shad Gaspar stopped a armed
That's
robbery.
bro. I forgot about that too. You are right. You are right, Les. Thank you. He did stop an armed robbery. That is right. Yes, sir. Thank you, Les. Thank you.
Les is out. Les has all the information.
Les, bruh. I know you're going to Mania, right? Are you going?
Shout out to Les for the first of all the hookup with Glacier and the James Ellsworth interview.
There
So
you go. Good deal. What belts you bringing? I know you bringing about good 4, 5.
you know what? This is might sound real crazy. This might be the first year I don't do any. I might not bring any.
It ain't crazy. It ain't. Trust me. That's another hassle in itself.
I may bring the TWF title, the Tantalizing Wrestling Federation title, just because it creates a buzz for the channel.
Yeah.
But this year, I don't think I'm going to bring anything else. I think just the TWF title, and that's it.
Gotcha.
That's it.
I've never brought belts on a plane before, so this is the first for me.
Yeah, just make sure that you're fine. No big deal. They just scan them like anything else. But at WrestleMania 30, I bought 6. I had 6 belts with me. 6.
Boy, you brought 6 to New Orleans. Jesus.
I mean, what an idiot! What an idiot I was. You know,
Ah,
I'm very I get very jealous when people have their belts and I don't have mine. But now that I have so many titles, I can't bring them all with me.
Exactly.
So it's like, now I know what I have. My collection is pretty good. I don't have the best collection in the world. My collection is pretty substantial. I'm doing pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
And yours is growing fast. That NWA belt, I gotta start searching around now.
There you go. I'll tell you where to get it from.
Thanks, I appreciate that, man.
No doubt. Micah, so you're in San Antonio. You're 3.5, 4 hours away from Dallas, I believe. Man, you can make that drive, Micah. Come on, man. You can make that drive. But I'm flying from New Orleans. And I think Tantalizing's flying from probably Philly or Delaware. Philly. There we go. There we go. Yes,
Yep.
indeed. We are on the road to WrestleMania. My brother, can't wait. Few days away, my brother. We will be there.
Everybody hit the notification bell on Jared's channel and my channel. We got content coming up all week. JB's going to be on my shows through the week, probably.
Yes.
JB, check your email. You have invites for everything I do this week.
Gotcha.
So you don't need to know times. Just jump in when you can.
Yes, sir.
Bro, this is it. This last year was good, but now it's full capacity.
Yes.
No masks. I'm boosted. Muhammad, Dime.
Yes.
Joe
can't make it. Joe can't make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Dime's gonna be there.
Dime's gonna be there.
Who else we got?
Bryant. B. Cannon.
B.
Cannon coming down.
Not to mention Mania Club. Listen, the Tailgate Mania Club, you got to be there. It's just to hang out or whatever. Bro, Shane Taylor Promotions at the table. Bro.
Which day?
Don't know yet. I'll let you know. 2 co-hosts is always better than 1.
That's right. That's true. That's true. Cool.
I talked to, and if you guys are not familiar with Shane Taylor Promotions, look him up. The Reverend Ron Hunt, me and him, he's my new bodyguard. And I'm going to give you guys a little tease. You guys heard of a company called Steal Your Dip Enterprises, right? Well, I mentioned Steal Your Dip Enterprises. There we go.
There it is.
I mentioned Steal Your Dip Enterprises to the Reverend Ron Hunt. And he says he's always looking for subsidiary companies to help out with Shane Taylor Promotions. They can fight, right? But they ain't got no manager. They ain't got somebody got the gift of gab like the Tantalizing one. Now, Reverend Ron Hunt, he got the lyrics. He spits the game. But guess what? They ain't never had nobody like me because they call me the T to the O to the N to the Y. Tantalizing Tony, I ain't no lie. That's what I do because I'm on the click. Everybody, suck everybody. So anyway, let me explain to you this way. PG show. Let's go. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, there we go. I'm back. All right, Belts. I'm gonna put you down for a second. My brother, I can't wait. Everybody, like he said, subscribe and turn on your notifications for both of us. We're gonna be having all kind of content up. Just keep it on. Stay tuned in. We're gonna be there for y'all. We're doing it for y'all.
If JB's at one thing, I may be at another. We may be in the same place, then we may separate. But it's cool. We're going to have all content, both channels, all weekend long. Thursday, what? Friday,
what?
Saturday,
what?
Sunday,
what?
And Monday.
What? That's right, because I'm staying. I changed. Got an extra room. I wasn't at first, but I am now.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it.
One last thing we go. This is my first WrestleMania at 220.
There he is.
Let's go.
For my brother from another, Tantalizing Tony. I am Mr. Steal Your Dibs.
And for
The
Kira as well.
world. The what?
And for Kira as well. For Kira as well. For
Oh,
Kira.
I'm getting there. I don't forget about her. I am the Steal Your Dibs world champion. He's the TWF and the YouTube champion. And also, we cannot forget about our producer who joined us early in the show, Miss Kira. Because come Thursday, when she touches down in Dallas, it is Kira Mania. Let's not forget that.
Kira Mania 2. Kira Mania 2.
Kira Mania 2. When was the first time it took place? Oh, yeah, 6 years ago in Dallas. And she's back. So, yes, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for all of the comments, the questions. Thank y'all. We appreciate it. We will see y'all in Dallas, Texas for WrestleMania week/weekend, WrestleMania, all that good stuff. We are out. Peace.
Stay tantalizing.